Afternoon and welcome to Module 4 or Week 4 of our classes. It's for natural resources. So let's go ahead into what is due for this week. And luckily you will know that not too much is due for this week. So hopefully you'll be able to see the screen here. It says here Module 4. This week we're going to concentrate on a very important natural resource. They all are very important, of course, but more importantly is soil and mineral conservation. So as we know, soil, a very important natural resource. We don't really seem to kind of take it for granted, but if a soil is not the right chemical consistency or physiological, biological consistency, it's kind of useless, right? The soil is too acidic, won't be able to grow crops. Soil is too dry, again, not very good. So soil also has a great impact on our water quality, our air quality, our wildlife, and our plants. Excuse me. Another component of soil is looking at minerals. And minerals are these non-renewable resources. We consider minerals to be gold or copper. And we also need minerals in the soil because we eventually absorb it by eating the crops coming from that soil. So again, look over the module introduction. Just kind of looking at the objectives, what we'll be learning about this week. So looking at non-natural sources of soil pollutants, how our soil can become polluted, how we can conserve our soil, as well as our personal choices on soil health. Again, another little overview here. So some references to use as you learn more about soil and minerals. Our readings for this week come from chapters 7 and 9, so take a look at those. And we also have a couple of article abstracts to review, as well as the website coming from the U.S. Department of Agriculture looking at soils and soil health. Only one assignment is due, so take a look at your discussion here. So again, we're looking at soils and soil health. So look at these two resources. So one's called Agricultural and Soil Conservation, and the other one is called Soil Profile. After you review it, looking at the soil resources, the impact on human activities, address some of the following questions here. So what area, in terms of addressing the following questions about your research here, what area did you choose and why did it interest you? What are the major soil issues in this area? And what conservation efforts have taken place or are in the process for this area here? So again, that goes back to these references that you have reviewed here. Make sure you read through your classmates' posts so that you're not covering a state, county, or country or region that someone else has done already. And then when you respond to your classmates, go ahead and address these two prompts here. So what ways can individuals make choices that support soil health? And the Soil Conservation Act. This was created to encourage soil conservation, especially in agriculture and farming methods. So do you think the government should be involved in managing soil conservation? And finally, keep working on your milestone 2 project as well, because that is due next week. All right. So again, what's due for this week is really just the discussion. So make sure your initial post is completed by Thursday, and then your 2 follow-up responses by Sunday. And again, keep continuing to work on your milestone 2 because it is due next week in module 5. With that, have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to some great discussions about soil and soil health this week.